just the Barbershop show. I'm John. This is Razor Rat. It's Rat Room. And Sean got him L Dog in the build.
What's happening?
We back for another episode, y'all. We here to talk about the BET Awards, man, that just went down Sunday, June 28th. I thought it was a good show. I haven't watched the BET Awards in a long time. There was a lot of things to really talk about that went down. And shoot, let's get into it. Because, I mean, we could talk about the man of the hour, I think.
Yeah, there was the Drewski coming out show.
It's the Drewski.
Our party from Drewski. Got to spread his wings a little bit and do a whole bunch of everything, man. I think the sky's the limit for him now that he had picked on the big wigs and they laughing at him. I think they can tell him what his next skit's going to be in 2027, 2026. He could just recap everything and just get the benefits of what he's doing. I think Could Have Been Records is genius. I think that's so brilliant though. Where he do that brilliant. And now I think he can incorporate Birdman in it. Birdman got some motion with Master P doing a tour, so they might benefit from that. Could Have Been Records. He got that Could Have Been Love show. He got a whole bunch of motion. So
Yeah.
you got the Drewski.
Drewski was the man for real. He catching a lot of heat for especially for one particular skit he did at the beginning of the award show, which was the pastor at a church skit, which I thought was hilarious. Like, I don't know what people so daggone sensitive about, but it is what it is. But I thought it was funny. I thought it was genius. I think he always got it. But this is the thing. This is what killed me about people. People don't really read into what he's really, the messages that he's putting out there. Everything is a message. There's a message behind it. You know what I mean? And they think that they looking at him like he's mocking the religion, but he ain't. He's just pointing out what other people may be doing in terms of mocking a religion or whatnot, or mishandling the situation that they're involved in. And he just kind of highlights that in his own creative way. And I think that's genius for real. Yeah. And people are just overlooking that and they want to try to pick it apart and make a fuss about anything that they, that they want to. But I don't know, man. What y'all think about the church skit?
I think it was brilliant, man. I think he is a brilliant mind, man. Now he did cuss a couple times during the skit. I thought that
man said, "Oh God."
Yeah. I thought it was kind of crazy. He said, impregnate the people with the word thing. I thought that was kind of outlandish. You know, a couple things he did do was kind of like, ooh. That's what comedy is, man. That's what we forget about. Comedy is a kind of different genres of it. You know, I like dark comedy. We always talk about that. I like people who ain't afraid to step off the ledge and kind of teeter at the edge a little bit. You know, Patrice O'Neill's. I like them. Corey Holcomb's and even Eddie Murphy's back in the day. I like Raw. I liked all of them. I don't think a lot of these comedians strayed away from that. That's not what they learned from. They kind of learned from the PG-13 comedy and all that type of stuff. They do skits now for the internet that don't allow them to be all the way
themselves. Yeah.
You know, kind of get back to that. And I think that's what they're doing with these skits is they letting you know there is a part of comedy that we forgetting about, where it's the freedom of speech and people ain't able to do what they want to do.
Yeah, people got to remember that this is like, it's comedy. But I think we seeing more and more messaging within the comedy, like Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? Like people like that, which, you know, who I rock with too. But the way that Drewski putting this stuff together is amazing to me. I don't think the dude missed on one skit, bro. Like, just being honest, me personally, I don't think he missed.
And people got to realize the amount of preparation that goes into these skits. Like, for him to be a big dude like he is and to do the Genuine skit from 106 and Park, those type things, you know, you got to look at that like that's a lot of work. When he did the rapper and was saying, you know, I said it, but you ain't hear all that stuff. I think that was genius, and not only was it genius, but he actually had to learn that dude's mannerisms and all that type of stuff, and get it down. So where dude looked at him like, "Oh, I see what he's doing," and that's like kind of brilliant because he did have them together. Like that was really what dude looked like to me. Like he did that same thing with a lot of skits. Like I think that's genius, but it's choreography. So he actually has to learn exactly what they do every frame and do exactly what they do. Like all the way down to when Gene Watt took his jacket off. You know what I mean? Like he did it in the same framework when he was singing. So it's like he knew what he was doing, and that's a lot of attention to detail.
Yeah, dude, nice, man. I mean, to your point, like we was talking about it before we started shooting the shuttle, and it was like that man got to memorize so much stuff. Like you said, like people mannerisms, you know what I mean? How they carry themselves, not let alone the words that they use, and you know, like you got to remember his you know his words that he got to say, his script, and he got to understand what the other person gonna say if somebody else is involved in it. It's kind of like, dude is talented, man, for real.
Then ain't no telling how long he's in costume. Ain't no telling how much he invests in costume because, of course, we see him in Gucci and all that type of stuff, but that was actually something somebody else wore that he recreated. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a lot of things like that where it's attention to detail.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I think that what he did is necessary. We have been teetering on the edge of what's funny, and everybody is afraid to offend somebody. And it feels good to have somebody who ain't afraid to offend nobody. He goes an extra mile to make sure he does the research. And even like when you go back to what you were saying when he was talking about impregnating with the word and everything. I done seen the videos on IG where somebody it's been a pastor that said it.
Yeah.
The stuff that he does, like he is research, and it's stuff that if you're on IG, you see some of this stuff and you like, I can't believe he said that. Like as pastors, you'd be like, dang, you really feel that way?
Like,
and I just be like, bro, it feels good to have somebody who ain't afraid to say what's on their mind and express it the way that it is. You know what I mean?
yeah, have fun doing that stuff.
And ain't afraid to get canceled because the way he's doing it, he's getting paid to do this. Because I kind of feel like in a lot of people's defense, he might have been given that job so he can go the extra mile because he was going a little too far with his antics. It did seem like he was going a little bit more than what he normally does. Antics.
What do you mean, at the show or just
at the show? A lot of stuff
late?
like he didn't ever reel it back. It wasn't like he ever got serious or nothing, trying to talk about his sponsors, try to talk about anything. It was almost like they said, go out there and go crazy.
Oh yeah. I think yeah, they probably was like, just be yourself. Like just go out there and do you.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that it's sort of like the more that you do things, like I think the bolder he becomes. Like I think he's really all the way into this Drewski thing, this character, and really into really being creative and letting the art form show. And like, and my man bold because
Larry got a part before changing.
yeah, Larry just dropped 10 cents.
Larry, yeah.
10 cents just fell out of the pocket, but Drewski did something that he catching a little bit of heat for. That's the Joe Jackson thing, right? Or Michael Jackson and them skit that he did, the family skit. And by the way, Janet was there.
Yeah. And Janet was looking good.
Janet was looking real good at
60.
Yeah, she looking good. Shout out to Janet Jackson. You looking good, girl. But how y'all feel? Like it kind of was cringy a little bit, but it was funny for me. But I was like, if I was one of them Jacksons, though, I'm like,
Gerald, I thought it was light.
You thought it was right?
Thought it was right. I thought it was cool.
He could have went crazy.
Could have went crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna go left when I was watching it. Like, oh, he going there with it. Then it didn't go where I thought it was gonna go. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, he kind of spared him a little bit, but he did go there though. This is just a quick talking point.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, y'all ain't no normal kids. Y'all ain't regular kids.
And he ain't lying. He is not lying. And I'm gonna jump out there and say that too. I finally done watched the movie. I understand why certain cosigns didn't happen. I realized that we came up with different parents. And the stuff that we experienced, these parents and kids now couldn't fathom. Like, they didn't show nothing compared to the one that we watched growing up, to the American Dream.
Like they couldn't watch whoopings. They wasn't gonna watch nobody get hit with no object, let alone get a beating. You might, you know what I mean? Like a cat might get hit with a couple pap. Now get over there. They say, "Oh, Joe Jackson whooping his ass." Joe Jackson was grabbing whatever he could find, hitting with mugs and cups and spatulas and everything in the kitchen, all the way to the room. Just beating with shoes and everything that came out on the way in the room. You know what I mean? But they can't show them because there was wars to pit. The kids will see that right now. Like,
Traumatized.
He didn't have to go through that. Like, you're wrong. You had to go through that every night to the point where he was a punk because of that. You had to make a break. I don't mean punk. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say punk. You know what I mean? But
Hold on. Don't never play with Mike like that.
no, that's what I'm saying. Not for no punk or no sucker, but he was a softer side of himself because of that. When they say make or break, you know, it might have went into a softer side.
All them kids was on softer side of themselves. I ain't never seen one of them where they had their chest out and they had bass in their voice. Name one.
Jermaine.
Man had no bass in his voice.
Hey, stop lying. Stop lying, Dre.
Name one. Oh man, it's silly. I wonder Jay probably has some work though for a chick.
Like,
Oh yeah, I can tell from the explanation that Janet could move a little bit. And she was athletic. Even she
has some work.
She had a video after the show where she was crip walking. Did y'all see that?
After what show? BT?
After BT Words, they had her crip walking in the back.
No, stop.
And it was like for 60, Janet can move. I was thinking like, she really can though. She probably can go on tour right now and crush.
Oh yeah, she looked real good, and you know she was given what was it, the Icon of the Year award to Tiana Taylor, and congrats to Tiana Taylor. Shout out to her. She is a hard-working young lady. You know what I'm saying, and she really gets busy. I hate that her and Iman Shumpert fell out, but it is what it is. But she definitely is a busy young lady, and she's doing a lot of big things. Shout out to the ladies, you know, especially the hardworking ones. But for her to get that award, and then for Janet,
Man.
to give her that award was huge. I never expected to see Janet there in the first place, and then to deliver an award to her, Tiana Taylor, and I don't know what y'all think about. Was she deserving of that award? How did y'all feel about that?
She definitely do a whole lot in the community nowadays. She is a kind of a staple in the, you know, in the culture now. It seems like she can fashion so well. She does movies. Now she's
Singing on dancing, all of that.
Oh, she did that first. You know, even on her Sweet 16 and all that type of stuff. She was doing Sweet 16 and on BT or MTV or something. I think it was MTV Sweet 16 or something. Even then, she was working hard. She was doing a whole lot to make sure her I guess it was show or whatever, her entrance, whatever was perfect. And she actually did a good job at it. And then she started working. But she can dance, she can sing, she can act, she can do a whole lot of things, and she really work hard. I like her. You
Yeah.
know, my dog shop out.
Yeah.
One for him, I do feel.
Yeah, yeah, I rock with Tiana, man. I think that she is something like a philanthropist. And I like how she get down. She make music every now and again. She be doing the dancing thing. She directing videos. Like she really is behind the scenes a lot, and nobody realizes how much somebody like her has her hands in the game. I know what you was going with that.
No,
Not wrong.
I was just listening to her. You can't say music every now and again. She make classics every couple of years. That's more than every now and again. She got songs on songs now. She can do it up with somebody.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like she's halfway doing it. There's a lot of artists that put out music every year, and we don't remember it the following year. But somebody like her, she'll put one song out, and we can sit there and listen to it for a couple, 2-3 years, and be like, man, that was really a banger. The one she got with Ghostface.
I was about to say everybody can't get Ghostface though.
Yeah.
Because she got him on the remix after her song was already how many times platinum, was saying a whole lot of things. Like because how do you get next to him to present something like that to him? You got to be somebody of a name for him to just say, all right, I am gonna get on that. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, when you talk about somebody who has that kind of influence, to be as, and she's still young, like, for real, like, compared, like, she's an icon and she ain't even 40 yet. It's a lot of people, don't get that award until they 50, 60 years old. And we're sitting here talking about somebody who we sat and watched grow from MTV all the way to now. Like, she got kids. She done been married. We done seen every step of the way, and like, it ain't too much to let on her name.
Right. And even if I don't know if the emotion was real or not, but even if it wasn't, when Janet gave her the award, she did a great job at giving Janet her flowers.
Man, that was real.
I was gonna say something too.
Go ahead, my fault.
Nah, you good. I'm just saying, I rock with Tiana. Tears. Come on, man.
They look at
That's a little
it,
extra.
and I've seen a lot of people, talking about her whatever, and then I don't know if they was real or not. They wasn't. She did a good job at acting at that point because she did have admiration for Janet, and she talked about it all the time.
And they said they kind of like they know each other though. They
Yeah,
kinda
for
talk.
sure.
Yeah.
Tiana do a lot of fashion. She do a lot of choreography. She do a lot for everybody behind the scenes. So I'm sure she did some steps or something to show Janet, and saying Janet wanted to do them on a tour or two.
Yeah, but I mean that had to be huge to have Janet. Like,
Man, she cried. There was real tears. That's Janet Jackson. We ain't saying talking about. We ain't talking about Jennifer Lopez. We talking Janet Jackson. It don't matter. I mean, when you get up on stage, it don't matter how cool you are. When you really look at the magnitude of who it is giving you this award, man, it don't matter how cool it is.
I think they wanted it to be a surprise or something. Somebody surprise.
Yeah.
I
surprise before she got on stage. So they told her, "Oh man, Janet here." She said, "Man, that was supposed to be a surprise if she is here." So then when she came out on stage, it was kind of like oh my God. But it was like, I don't know if that was real or not. I don't know if it was staged or not. But it seemed like that's what your reaction should have been, even if it was real or not. And it worked for the cameras, it worked for the moment, and it worked for the legend of Janet because that's what it should have been. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I think it ended up being Tiana Taylor's night, or moment, I should say. But then she kind of flipped it and put it on Janet, and it became a Janet moment. It was kind of neat because it worked out. You know what I mean? Yeah. She got her flowers, and then she gave Janet her flowers. Like,
and Janet can't help but be Janet. She always gonna steal the show.
She's gonna steal the show.
She was sitting there. She like, all right. I need y'all all to sit down. I can't see the teleprompter. And everybody cracked up laughing. And it's like, all right, nobody else got to move. That's good. I can see the teleprompter how it is. Yeah. Nobody else got to sit down. And it was like, that was a little cute moment that Janet shows herself again. And it's like, she's still Janet Jackson. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, if I can't stand Negroes standing up and they in the front row, what the heck is wrong with people? Right. I'd be like, How you in the front row standing up? Sit down.
You stand up, it's gonna be a wave effect. Everybody else gotta stand up just to see.
That's like, not to go down this road, but it's like people be having the floor seats at the basketball game, and they want to stand up. Man, sit your butt down. Everybody know you on the floor seats. You ain't got to stand up and make it tough for everybody behind you to see. I don't know. That's just me. But
Again, it's Janet Jackson.
it's definitely Janet Jackson, and she's definitely iconic and a legend. So shout out to Janet, man, and shout out to Tiana Taylor for winning the award. Man, something that was funny to me was I'm gonna go back to Drewski real quick. But Drewski calling out Ray J.
Oh man, his check was pending.
His check was pending. Man, check was pending, man. Hey, he was the jokes was on him for a minute.
Yeah. Ray J welcome those jokes. I like the fact
he a good
that Ray
sport.
J is a great sport with all these jokes. He got another fight coming up. He just got knocked out in the last fight. And
I wonder what they paying this dude.
they gotta pay him big bucks.
He paid this
He with the internet, man, and he got health issues. So
He ain't got no help. Drew called him out. Said,
he said, "We thought you was gonna die." Tell him that ain't horrible. I wanted to say that. I wanted to say that. Like that was the cringy moment for me. Was
he said, lying to all of us. I was praying for you and all this other stuff.
like he only had 3 months, but he was gonna make it 6 months or something. Like I was praying for you, and you.
But even with that, man, yeah, man, they get online and say, hey, they gave me 3 months to live. And so to sit there and say that, and then the next time we see you get knocked out by super hot fire is egregious.
Man, I was just watching him on live. He had a heart attack on live. And the people behind him was just laying on the couch like ain't nothing happened. He hit the whole ground and then put his arm up. I'm straight. I'm straight. Did you see that video?
No, I ain't seen
Man,
that.
that video is like a real thing. He talking and was like, oh, hit the ground. Got back up, like, I'm strong. I'll be out. It's like help Ray J, man. Whoever's around him, they gotta know, like, that's a real thing. Like, he is really hurting, man. Like that ain't something that you
you can't play with that.
Yeah, you can't just let that skim past. Like, Ray J, you had a heart attack on live. Like, you gotta go to the hospital for a little minute, man. We gotta cancel this fight, brother. Like, whoever next to him gotta see that. Gotta see it at least.
Right.
In his last fight, he didn't look too fluent. He looked like he was well.
No, he looked bad.
He looked bad, man. And then he was all still. He couldn't even move. He was just like moving around like
he was full of
he ain't
alcohol,
supposed to be fighting,
bad,
man.
and a bunch of cheeseburgers, man. That dude looked terrible. Alcohol cheeseburgers, I'm telling you, that looked like that's what make up his diet, dog.
Even during when the little videos he had when he was actually like sparring with people and training, it didn't look good. Like sometimes people can airbox and it looked real interesting. You know what I mean? Like Ray J looked like, oh my goodness,
He ain't got a clue.
knocked out. He about to get knocked.
Is he gonna get knocked out again?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, he get knocked out. Hell no. Come to me.
He definitely getting knocked out again. And let me say this, man, because I'm gonna say what Dre is not gonna say. Flat out, he need to go ahead and sit down somewhere. Instead of sitting over here acting like he gotta be in front of a camera, like, oh my God, I'm having a heart attack. Hey guys, I'm straight. Like, dude, it don't work that way. Like, go sit down, go lay down somewhere, go drink some water.
But you know what's weird is this is how life plays out, where now I can kind of see exactly how Fab was telling his story and how it actually played out like that, where he was saying, man, I could do whatever I wanted with Ray J. You know what I mean? I just poured the shirt up like an old school move and just had him here and do whatever I wanted to do with it. Like, yeah. He like, man, I poured the shirt over Ray J head. And Ray J like, no, he didn't. Then he was like,
Ray J was so strong too, wasn't he?
Then he was like, Ray J, you ain't tell me that. You ain't tell me that part now. You ever said everything. You hid that part from me now. It's like, I believe Fab now. Because I seen how he get down. And then you seen with Sauce Walker how he was like, I really can't talk more shit no more because everybody saw me get knocked out. Now I got to calm that down because they know the truth. It's like, yeah, they know the truth. So why you gonna have another fight and show them even more of the truth?
He all in now. He don't care no more. It's just like he entertainment.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is.
He's pure entertainment right now. He is the singing version of Adrian Brody.
And he been it for before Adrian Brody.
Yeah, you're right. Adrian.
Yeah.
I don't know which Adrian been a fool for a minute, but I'm saying both of them has been kind of.
The reason why I like Ray J a little more is because even the people who I don't know, even the people who stream kick him out of their houses. You know what I mean? Like he can't even really like kick it with the streamers. He'd be out of their houses and all that. Like when Consonant had his little marathon or whatever, the Mafia-thon or whatever the case may be. Ray J was too much for them. They had to be like, all right, Ray J, you got to get out. It was supposed to be like 30 days straight or 60 days straight. Ray J couldn't last a week. They like, hey, get the hell out of here.
That brings me back to my point. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Gee.
Ray J, he about 40, right?
He about 45, 45.
Oh, man, he
might be younger than that, though.
It don't matter. Go sit your ass down. You are either you putting on a show and you doing what Orlando Brown have been doing all these years or trying to, or you need to go sit down somewhere. If your health is declining that bad, don't make a fool of yourself. Like your kids gotta live with that legacy, and people gonna look back over these years and be like, yeah, my dad was tripping. He was sitting over here. Think about he was at the Verses, right? Mm-hmm. And he was sitting there singing. How bad was that?
But that's all people remember from the Verses, though. If you think about it, this is the society we live in where people want to go viral and they don't care. It just so happens that people like Drewski are talented with the viral moments.
Yeah.
They don't have to be, though. He can do some trash because of his name and actually still go viral. Just like you just mentioned Orlando Brown, and ironically, that's who Ray J is fighting. You know what I mean? So it's like, why would you fight Orlando Brown? He can't fight for real, but he gonna go viral. You know what I mean? Like, he let him smack him with the money and all that, and then that's gonna go viral.
He talk about that's 100 on the top. What's in the middle of the photo?
It's okay.
Yeah, hilarious. But I want to get even messy, you know. Let's talk about a little messier situation. So we had some rappers on the stage. We had Rose and French Montana,
Max B.
and Max B. And then had old Jimmy Jones out there in the audience, Jim Jones, which they've been having the beef. They've been having the problem. Everybody know about that. I don't know what y'all think about that moment where Jim Jones had to sit there in the audience and watch, you know, French Montana and Max B, his little arch rivals or whatnot, on the stage getting busy at the BET Awards. He had to sit there and watch it. You know, and he ain't got a hit record to go up there and do. Was that a little moment for, like, little humbling moment for him, or was that like, or was he cool with all that? What'd you think?
I think it would have been humbling if he ain't have no motion right now. I think the fact he got his little podcast, he got his moment where he actually got some traction right now, I don't think it's too much of an issue. Now, if he didn't have anything going on, I think he probably would have been a little sick because, you know, Harlem dudes are really competitive. It seems like
they competitive.
Like Max B just came home. If he would have came home doing a little better than Jim and Cameron doing better, and all them Harlem dudes is up right now, because it do seem like all those dudes from the Harlem World camp are eating these days. Post COVID, you know what I mean? Like before COVID, a lot of them didn't really see them much. Now most of them got a lot of traction. So I don't think he really too worried. But if he didn't have no traction, he probably would be stressed out. I think Jim is learning how to make good with the publicity he get, because the new album he got is called The Landlord. tenant or something like that.
Oh, he got a new album coming out?
In reference to 50 Cent situation. You know what I mean? So I think he's learning how to capitalize on people's trouble.
He leaning into it. Yeah. As he should, like, but you gotta grow up a little bit, but then lean into the. Cause I mean, in today's world with the internet and all that stuff, like you ain't gonna win. Like this ain't no winning with it, so you might as well lean into it. I thought that it probably was a little tough for him to watch that, to know that, you know, you've been out Jim Jones been out here, and then Max B pretty much been locked up for a long time. I forgot 18 years or something like that, 20 years, I can't remember. But he been gone for a minute, and then he come home, boom, he get right to it. And he pretty much got one of the top, he got like 2 top records on the charts, I think, right now.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, they'll probably fact check me on that, but he do got motion. You know, he's pretty much popping up everywhere, Max B. But, you know, like you said, hopefully Jim Jones just lean into stuff and keep pushing and doing his thing. Shout out to Harlem too. Shout out to everybody out there. You know, salute y'all, do y'all thing, man. Just hopefully everybody can work together.
Right.
I'm tired of seeing y'all beefing on the internet and all that stuff. But I don't know what you think, El, on that.
I think that Max B has been pretty open about the situation and saying that he don't want no problems with Jim Jones. He doing his own thing, and he don't want all the extra that that everybody is trying to push. He's not trying to beef with Jimmy. Like Jimmy doing his thing over there, and he's doing his thing on the other side. And I mean, if Jim feel away, that just mean that he feel away. It ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying? I think that everybody is trying to put more weight on it than what really is there. Because Jimmy is he beefs with everybody. He has a problem with everybody. He has a problem with Cam. He has a problem with Dave. He got a problem. It's just like the list is long. And so it's just like, we have to point out who don't Jimmy got an issue with. And so, I mean, you just got to take whatever people feel about Jimmy as a grain of salt. Like, I think he's having a lot of success with this, with the podcast, like you said. And I saw Dame sitting over here talking about recently, like, yo, I'm in talks of owning the building that you at now, so I'm your new landlord. And so, like,
but we gotta call a spade a spade. I love Dame to death. He got a habit of jumping in front of the bullet. And he should probably wait until these deals is done to speak on things like that.
What you mean as far as that? What deal?
So 50 Cent spoke on him actually buying the building that Jim Jones was in.
That was the yellow building.
So now Dame Dash is saying he's in talks of buying a new building that Jim Jones is in.
Instead of already
bought it. So now when the new person he's doing business with sees this, they probably gonna stop doing business before he gets the building. And he probably ain't gonna be able to get the building, and he gonna say he didn't give me the building because he saw this and that and that and this, be talking like that. He probably should just stop doing that if he know that he got a habit of that happening.
I get you. Cheek. Let's talk about it.
So I think we're living in an age where that's going to be successful for him, that's a trash song. But the girl he has...
You talking about Daddy?
Yeah. Dame got a new song out.
He got cut it out.
Yeah.
He one of them that got to sit down. But go ahead.
Now, it's catchy.
No, it's not.
It's catchy. I ain't gonna lie, it is catchy. It ain't done the right way. It ain't done the right way, but it is catchy. And what he's talking about, he shouldn't have had the girl on it. Because they talking about Jay-Z, they talking about Cam. You know what I mean? They say, Jeremy, they say, they say Jay-Z breath smell like cinnamon doodle. And they go ahead on it. They say breath stink already, and then he's chewing on Big Red. So he chew on Big Red on top of his breath stinking, so he smelled like cinnamon doodoo. That's what he cinnamon. He chewing on cinnamon doodoo sticks. That's what the song is talking about. Yeah, they talking about Cam's teeth is real cheap. He got the cheapest version of the veneers you can get.
Oh man,
Because it can. And it's a funny song. It just ain't exactly right, but it's going viral. Everybody listening to it. So he did it.
And now I gotta hear it. I ain't heard the song.
Yeah,
I gotta hear it. But that's hilarious.
you gotta see the video. You can't just hear the song. Yeah, they made the video like with World Star or something. So when he was making it, they had it live like on the internet and all that. So people didn't even get to see the video. They just heard the song first. Like it went viral before the song dropped. But now he got a video for it and all that stuff.
Shouts to Dave Dash.
He went in there.
He done turned the lemons into lemonade, and we can't do nothing but respect what it is that man is doing.
He was dancing in the video, rapping in the video.
That was it.
He about to be the entertainment.
Oh, he understands it now. So when you see the video, you see how he dancing. He dancing just like the old man would do the edition of Big Pimpin'.
No, he is doing the Dame Dash dance.
For sure. In the video.
In the video, the same Dame Dash.
Yeah, Dame, come on.
Moving in. He moving a little like a
Like old man.
yeah, like a 60. but he fluent for being his age.
Yeah. He looking like he ain't danced in a while.
Yeah, he looked like he should probably get on the treadmill before he did the Dame Dash.
Well, man, look, I have to talk. We had to talk about this, man. There was some mess that happened outside of the award show, and it involved a far right, as they call him, influencer, and Jake Lang. Heard about him, right? This dude he recently was known for making the threats about Carmelo Anthony, the kid in Texas, that's doing 35 years, and he talking about allegedly saying he was going to shoot him or he should be shot and killed, talking about Carmelo Anthony, and where a judge recently banned him from the whole state of Texas. But he shows up at the BET Awards to troll, as he does. He likes to go to protests and whatnot, or serious events and whatnot, involving mainly black folks. And he showed up, and he came with the signs and stuff saying black parents are failures, and yelling out all kind of other type of racist type of rhetoric and whatnot at the BET Awards.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up getting some hands put on him, as he should.
Another case of fuck around and find out. Let's just go ahead and put, all 2026, I think we're going to see a whole lot of fuck around and find out. And we got to sit over here and just sit back and watch, because they've been playing in our face too long. It's not cute. It's not cool. You're not getting no clout. You're getting beat up and potentially hurt indefinitely.
But let me say this though. Before we jump out there, we are still polite people. Beating up is as bad as it gets.
Right.
Hey, get your whooping and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Don't, like if we went to the opposite place, we would be getting shot. There wouldn't be no fighting, because they know there's a chance of us winning. Yeah. There wouldn't be a chance of us getting out of there. You know what I mean? So we got to look at it that way, and also understand that that's a peaceful people who are trying to get you out of there. You know what I mean? Like,
And he ain't really catch it. He ain't catch the hands like he should have, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean, like, dude, like this dude, man, like,
it's an award show, and so you can't expect for everybody to walk in that award show ready to handle. I mean, ready to deal that kind of like.
well, security should have handled him or would have handled him had it been
yeah, he was
a different award show. You know what I mean? Like,
out like outside, like protesting out. You know what I'm saying? And he was he had his little twos and pews with him, but they, you know, he had his little sign and pickup truck he was in, and it was really some tacky stuff. But I think he lucky. He lucked out because he caught the right crowd. Had this have been the BET Awards past,
right.
where back like let's just go in the '90s, he probably would have got stomped out. He probably would have been on the stretcher type stuff because it would have been a different crowd of goons out there that would have been, you know, involved in the situation.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is this: all of you new air influencers and all of that, going to the hood and thinking that you're gonna sit there and play them games with folks, y'all gonna play too much. Somebody gonna lose their life. And y'all gonna be sitting there crying, talking about, oh, it need to be. Nah, you need to leave people alone because you don't know how far somebody is willing to take anything. Or as Dre says,
You don't know how people war?
exactly. So we gonna go ahead and let you know, quit doing that. Quit going to the hood. Quit going around a whole bunch of black folks thinking that this is cool to be pranking and all of that. It's not cool. You like, we're not laughing at you. We're not laughing with you. We laughing at you. And so once you start to get chasing, it's a prank. We don't care. You done earned every half bit of that ass whooping you about to get, and you could potentially lose your life on camera. And it was a prank. Too late.
Well, why is that people's reality though? Because like it's so many people who don't value their life. It seems like because if you taking it to the very edge just to get a reaction out of somebody, and then you tell them, "Wait a minute, no, it's a camera over there." Like you can't tell somebody how to react.
Can't do that.
You know what I mean? Like, so when you in this store and you stealing somebody's groceries, putting them in your cart and all that type of stuff to see how they gonna react. What if you got a real life gangster on your hands and this dude had a horrible day? You know what I mean? Like, because
You got took a top behind.
yeah, like what if he got something on him that it's just in a matter of a second you can't even tell him it's a prank because it's over with for you. Like you ain't value your life enough to not do that.
Sorry, brothers. Quick question. I just caught two flat tires. Y'all wouldn't have a single one on you, would you?
Oh, we shoot.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Who ain't locked the door?
I wouldn't have let us one in.
It's too late now.
And came back in. Look.
Come on, man. Oh, well, let me go ahead and go back to what I was saying. They better quit playing in these neighborhoods, better quit playing with folks, because people are not playing with you, and it's about to be slow for that too. If y'all ain't gonna have nothing, y'all gonna have to prank each other because we don't prank each other in them situations. If we don't go into our neighborhoods and prank like that, what make you think that it's acceptable and safe for you to do?
So let me just say this. Let me just reel it back. Buddy ain't pranking though. He ain't cut like that. Like he ain't about to bust a grape in a food fight, but he don't like black folks. And he's making it a point to show up at these situations, whether it's the BET Awards, whether it's Carmelo Anthony's trial, whether it's other type of protests or whatnot. And he's trying to make it messy. He's trying to, irritate, antagonize. He's trying to be the domestic terrorist type. You know what I'm saying? And eventually those type of dudes, hopefully he gets an understanding and says, oh, I'm going to leave black folks alone. Or, like Larry said, you going to mess around and find out. You know what I'm saying? Which is because I'm just sick and tired of the nonsense for real. My own personal feeling, like just why what is it to you to just be going around just looking for trouble? It just doesn't make any sense to me. But okay,
Hey, Trump has got them feeling real emboldened and feeling like they got some power behind them whole time. Like, you can't sit over here and negate the fact that racism still exists right now. We are seeing it in real time. And anybody who sits over there and acts like it's not really happening, if if they're not pranking, that means that they're serious. And if they're serious, you gotta understand that what we looking at is what we looking at. And so
yeah.
you can't be mad when what happens to him happened to him. And he wasn't oh, he was a good guy, he gave me the shirt off his back. Well, look at what he did to that group of people.
Remember the black dude that saved his life?
Yeah.
And he turned around went on a podcast that the black man was trying to rob him.
See what I'm saying?
So
That's
y'all out
my point.
there, if he get in a jam, let him get what he got coming. Period. Just don't even like that dude is looking for trouble and he gonna find it. That's it. You know, so he need to sit on down. But anyway, man, we gonna move on from him and talk about Living Legend Icon Award that went to the great one and only Lauryn Hill.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey! It was good to see her out there. You know, makeup was a little, manic, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was good to see her back out in seemed like she was just been in her own little bubble. She said she was working behind the scenes or working on helping her people and stuff like that, which I believe fully. I think that's what type of person she is. She gave a nice speech. I don't know if everybody heard it, but if you did catch the speech, she was talking to black people, specifically. And I ain't gonna try and quote none of the stuff, but it was a good speech that she was saying. I would kind of like say if you didn't hear it, go back and listen to it. But there was some people that performed some of her songs, like SZA.
I like SZA.
Yeah, I like it too. Thick. Yeah. But anyway, she performed. Queen Latifah stepped out and performed a Lauryn Hill song. Her and Common did a song together.
Yeah.
I thought they was at the tail end of the performance, but they really like brought the energy, and I thought they was really the highlight of that performance for Lauryn Hill. And then Lauryn Hill got on the stage, and then she kind of said that she wasn't expected to be on the stage, but she jumped on there and did some song.
Yeah.
And she sounded great. She did her thing. She had her kids with her. Her kids performed some of her songs, and then one of her sons, I think, was on the stage with her.
Yeah.
It was really cool that they gave her that award, and giving that type of award while somebody's still breathing.
Right.
Yeah, I think is important. I think that was great, and to give it to a person like her, who meant so much to the black culture, to music itself, from rap to R&B, the hip hop to R&B, so she one of the most talented female artists I think we've ever seen. She put some lyrics down that was cold in my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. The moment right there to me, I thought was the highlight of the show, of the award show. I don't know what y'all think about it.
That was a dope performance. I did like Lauren's situation. I think highlight for me was probably Kendrick and Erykah Badu. I do think Lauren's piece was much needed. Once they gave her flowers, I didn't think she was going to perform afterwards. So I did think it was dope that she got to perform after. I just think it was so dope to see the rendition of the song with Erykah Badu and Kendrick, the way they did it. It was kind of like they were so close or so much friends or something. It was a good read to me
That good
wasn't-
chemistry.
Yeah, it wasn't the first time they had did it like they do it in their garage all the time, playing around. And he just asked her, "Hey, can we do that song that we always do?" And she said, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of dope. Like the energy read that to me. Right? It was some dope performances. This was one of the best BT Awards I've seen in a long time. I can't think of one that was better the last 10, 15 years or so.
Yeah, I agree. What you think, Dom?
I'm gonna have to agree with Dre with that last line. Like, you don't even hear about the BET Awards, and I actually anticipated this one. Just echoing that, like, I love Lauryn Hill. She definitely deserved that award. Watching her kids perform was my favorite part. It's just like, man, like, that's dope to me to be able to watch your kids honor you in that way. And I mean, they weren't even thought of or weren't even around at that time. And just the different, the different performers and performances. I love the whole thing. Like, Lauryn Hill is so dope to me, flat out.
And she was singing some, them songs was about them kids too.
Yeah.
Them songs, you know what I mean?
Right, but it's yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they wasn't where they at now. Like, they grown and they singing them songs to their mama.
And
Like,
they got some talent, them kids.
yes,
They ain't like them kids that's some scrubs. They can get busy too.
yeah. It seemed like Lauren might have took a page out of old Joe's book.
or a page out of Erykah Badu's book.
I love Erykah Badu.
Erykah got some super kids as well. She got 7. And I don't know all the other kids' names, but I know 7's name.
I love the crew, don't you?
Yeah, and they all seem to be talented to do that they want to do. But that's going to be the next generation. We're going to get to see their kids grow up.
Yeah, and you know that her son got that one song that came out, I want to say last year,
Yeah.
and it was a high song.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
So overall, y'all saying they did a good job, BET Awards?
I think they did a good job this year. I think this is a hard one to follow up with. Kai didn't do that bad, but he didn't step to the plate like Drewski did. I don't think nobody stepped to the plate like Drewski did. He was ready for this one.
I think he locked in.
Yeah.
I think he the host.
Yeah.
I don't know who you go to from here. Like, controversy and everything. Like, I mean, you're gonna, no matter how you view it, if you liked it or you didn't, like, you tuning in to see what he gonna do next.
Right.
This is what it is.
Jeremy, I would jump out there and say if Adrian Broner have a year like he started out having, they would probably make him the host next year.
Okay.
If he had a year like he having now, and he continues, him and Ding probably will host next year.
Yeah, host.
I'll jump out there and say it.
Could you imagine A.D. trying to read the teleprompter? I don't think you're gonna get it off.
He can do it. I think he plays the dummy, but he's smarter than what people assume he is. I think he plays the dummy well.
I'm gonna say this. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think that Drewski is a tough act to follow. I think that, yeah, Kai didn't have no business doing it last year. He didn't even understand what was going on. He didn't know who was who. And it was just like, it wasn't a good read. But Drewski is somebody who understands his position. He understands what it is, and he delivered.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing, is being able to deliver. He's not bigger than the icons, bigger than those who came before him, who laid the groundwork for him to be here. And that's, hey.
So predicting next year, who's gonna be the icon, but living legend icon? Y'all got anybody in mind?
I don't know who already got the award. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say somebody. They're gonna be like, he got it in '96. If they had it that long, I don't know. But
It might be somebody that maybe was either there, or maybe somebody that maybe was part of a skit that might be that person next year. I don't know. Before we go though, but because our time is almost up, but before we go, shout out to the Clips. They won. What did they get? Album of the year, I think.
I think so.
Shout out to them because they had a dope album. I think they really had a great project, man. They put together a masterpiece. So shout out to them, man. Keep putting that good music out, man. Anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
No. To answer your question, I think one of the Wayans might get the Icon of the Year award. Harlan been hot, steaming. Last 2 or 3 years, he been coming out with movie after movie after movie.
And stand-ups.
And stand-ups and Scary Movie ain't that bad. I will say that. It's a couple songs.
Are you watching already?
Well, shout out to them too, man. I don't think he do put something on. What you think, Dale? You got anything?
I don't know. I said we gotta tune in next year to figure that out. Hey, man.
Get in the comments, y'all, and tell us who y'all think would be next year's living legend icon at the BET Awards. Let us know what y'all felt about the awards this year. And if a thumbs up, give a thumbs up. If not, give a thumbs down. Well, like, comment, and subscribe. This is just a Barbershop show. This is L Dog, Salgado,
Razor
right building. Dre Rat, Razor Rat in the building. I'm Jerm. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We out.